Good morning, everybody. October the 4th, 2020, Redline Nova update. I did finish my crossmember that connects my two inner frame rails. And one of the things that I decided to redo was I cut my tack welds here and basically just kind of shifted it a little bit on one side. I measured that it wasn't quite perfect inside my frame rails, and naturally I wanted it to be perfect, so I kind of did that. A lot of times you guys don't get to see the little things like that that I do. You know, you just see in the video update that, wow, I've got a nice looking, crossmember here and everything must have gone perfectly. Not the case at all. That kind of stuff happens all the time, and if I showed you guys everything that I screwed up, you know, this would be a 24-hour-a-day channel almost. So anyways, got that thing in there. Really happy with it here. Give you a little bit better look at it, and really pleased with it. Came out good. So moving on, the next thing to do is the transmission crossmember. So check this out. The transmission crossmember has to have something that it bolts to, right? I found a guy on eBay that uses a CNC lathe, and he makes threaded insert bungs here. He was very happy to make me some custom ones with a fine thread. He didn't have any of those in his eBay store, so he made me 4 fine thread and 7/16, 4 fine thread and 1/2 inch, and would you believe the cost for 8 of those things shipped to me was $15. Amazing what you can get on eBay. I'm going to put a link down below in the description to that gentleman's eBay store. Highly recommend purchasing some of these little parts from him. Just beautiful little threaded CNC parts. $15 for 8 of these things. The reason that I have these things is because I have been in the process of designing my transmission crossmember here. You can see that I drew it out on paper, and once I had it on paper and I felt like it was probably pretty good to go, here's all of the little threaded bungs. After I drew it out on paper, I cut it out on cardboard. Very carefully in cardboard, I'll add. I wanted to see how it was going to fit up to the car, so there we have it. There is my mocked up transmission crossmember. You'll notice that I have elongated holes here as well as here. The purpose of that, I wanted the ability to be able to kind of shimmy the thing a little bit side to side, as well as the entire thing be able to shift forward and rearward. If anybody's been watching this thing and has noticed that I've put CPP sliding engine mounts in this car, I can shift my entire engine backward and forward 3 inches just to get whatever is convenient. So I thought, well, might as well go ahead and continue that and go with a sliding transmission crossmember. So after I get this cut right here, which I'm thinking of doing out of some thick aluminum, maybe 3/8, something like that, I'm going to take my little bungs here, drill a hole into the frame rail, weld it in place to where it's pretty much flush, just sticks up about 1/8 of an inch or so, and then you'll have threaded inserts into the frame rail for my transmission crossmember, which I can assure you will not be cardboard. So anyways, that's what's going on with the transmission crossmember. It's coming along well. The other thing that I have been working on this week is, one of the things I've found about these cars is that GM's manufacturing in the 60s was really just garbage, and a good example of that is that that rocker is supposed to be straight, but it's not. If you were to take a straight piece of tubing, as I have done here, and made it into a frame rail and have a look down in there, you'll realize, can you see that? There's a gap in between there in the middle, about 1/4 of an inch gap. And so it's not really feasible to think that you're just going to weld that frame rail right to the inside of that rocker. And so what I have done in order to address that is I've taken 1/2 inch angle iron here, 1/8 of an inch thick, and you'll notice over here on this side, I have welded this piece of angle iron down the inside of the car, right? You can kind of see it there. So the reason I did that was I needed something to bridge my frame rail to my rocker, and I needed something that was strong yet pliable. And so basically I just started from one end and just started, clamping it in place, weld it, clamp, weld, all the way down through there till at the end of the day, what I had was a piece that conformed to both this and this when this is not straight. So that's how it has come out. I'm pretty happy with it. I really am. looks good and should be a nice way, a nice firm way to affix that, that frame rail to the inside of the rocker. I did decide I'm not going to weld up the frame on the car until I get back from cruising the coast, which is next weekend in Biloxi, Mississippi. I'm probably going to have the opportunity to speak with a lot of folks down there who have built these cars, and if I'm going to have some sort of terrible epiphany, hopefully I'll have it next weekend when I'm talking to other builders down there. So I'm going to wait until I get back to weld up the frame. If anybody's going to cruising the coast and you see me out there with my son Harrison, by all means, feel free to walk up and say hi. I would love to meet some of the folks who watch my channel. Hope you guys are enjoying my my build updates here. Click subscribe if you want to make sure you don't miss a video. Might also want to click the notifications, turn that thing on YouTube so that if I do push a video out there, you don't miss it. Hope you guys enjoying it. Y'all stay safe. Thank you for watching. Take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.